Yes, sir. I understand your position. Yes, sir. With all deliberate speed.
Who's that, the mayor?
Hey, think big. State Attorney General himself. Guess who wants an arrest in the Lee Halpern Sanders case in the worst way?
It was a local case. Why all the pressure?
Don't you read The Intruder?
I try not to, Herb.
Yeah. Well, it seems the Attorney General and Donald Lamar are bosom buddies. 5 will get you 10. Old Donnie put his pal up to that call. He'd love a sacrificial lamb, especially if his name is Mary Lynn Dennison.
Yeah, why would Donald Lamar be pressing for Mary Lynn's arrest?
Good question. I've tried to get along with him ever since he came to town, but I'll tell you something, Rafe, he's a mystery man. He gets himself involved in one intrigue after another.
Well, he's a tough nut to crack. It doesn't make him a criminal, Herb.
No, but for an innocent man, he sure has a knack of being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Or you're thinking of Dr. Kellogg's death at Mountain View.
Seems wherever Lamar shows up, somebody dies. Coincidence?
I wish I could help you.
You can. I know you went over to Holden Towers this morning to check out Mary Lynn's story. Don't look shocked. The DA's entitled to his sources. You come up with anything?
Yeah, the hotel staff confirmed that Lamar visited Lee in her suite. Not just last night, but on several occasions.
We'd given her an office. That's hardly unusual.
Yeah, well, they worked evenings as well as days, and he ordered up room service. We're not talking tuna surprise here. We're talking champagne, caviar, the works.
He's a rich man. She was a rich woman. They had expensive taste.
Well, the waiters I spoke to also observed that Lee and Donald were intimate.
In other words, he's telling the truth?
Which means that Mary Lynn's story about a rape and self-defense is just that. A story. And the question is, what are you going to do about it?
Oh, that man is in such pain. My heart went out to Tom.
Well, Tom Dennis is not one of my favorites, but when I read The Intruder this morning, I felt sorry for Tom and Mary Lynn.
Lies. All lies. How they can print such rubbish, I'll never know. What are you staring at?
Are they all lies, Renee?
Of course they are. Mary Lynn was protecting her mother. It was a terrible, tragic accident.
I don't know what happened in that hotel room, but I know what you told me, that Lee had feelings for both Tom and Donald Lamar.
When will I learn that I can't keep anything from you? Lordy, I hope I fared better with Tom.
What'd you tell him?
Well, what could I say? Man could barely hold himself together. His fiancée dead, his own daughter having confessed to the killing. I lied.
Good, Renee.
Good? You're always telling me to be open and honest.
Most times, yes, but what good would it serve for Tom to know that Lee had feelings for Donald? I mean, what you did was fine.
Well, I may have made Tom feel better temporarily, but you know the police are going to ask me a lot tougher questions about Lee and Donald. Do I lie to them, too?
Don't fret. We'll be talking a lot about this before you have to answer any questions.
Well, I hope we come up with some right questions, because if I, and right answers, if I tell what I know, won't just hurt someone's feelings, it could send Mary Lynn to jail.
Hush, hush. Nobody's going to jail. And for the time being, let's just keep the truth between you and me.
I see you got the wildflowers. I'll put them in the vase.
Yes. Wade convinced me to bring them back. He said that we'll probably be receiving a lot of fancy flowers and arrangements, but they don't suit Mom. Those do.
I agree with you. Absolutely, Wade. They're beautiful, aren't they?
What do you think?
Well, they definitely make me think of her.
Do you mind that?
Wade and I parked by the lake, and we talked for a while, and he made me realize that I have two choices. I can either blame myself for the rest of my life, or I can go on with my life like Mom would have wanted me to.
Don't let her fool you, Mr. Dennison. She came to that conclusion all by herself. I'm really proud of her.
And I'm proud of both of you. I'm going to make you a solemn promise. When we get Lamar behind bars, we're going to put this whole ugly mess behind us, and we're going to live the kind of life and have the kind of family that Lee wanted to share with us.
You want to get that?
Please, will you, Wade? Friends probably coming to offer their condolences, sweetheart.
Hello, Wade.
Hi.
We're here to see
Wade.
Tom and Mary Lynn.
Yeah, come in.
Oh, yeah. Hi, you're not here with more questions, are you?
No, she can't really be answering any more
Wade,
questions.
it's okay. I'm feeling much stronger, Mr. Callison, and I'll answer any questions that you and Captain Garrison have to ask me.
We appreciate your cooperation, Mary Lynn, but I'm afraid we're not here to question you.
Oh, good. Thanks, sir.
Tom, I hate to do this, but I have no choice. We're here to take Mary Lynn into custody.
You're not serious.
Why? She hasn't done anything wrong.
Custody? I don't understand.
Rafe,
Mary Lynn Dennison, you're under arrest for the murder of Lee Halpern Sanders.
Oh.
What the? You can't do this.
Well, she was protecting her mother, protecting herself. Since when do you call that murder?
Mary Lynn, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be provided by the courts. Do you understand these rights?
Oh, honey. I'm sorry, honey. Look, your mommy was so upset. Yeah. Oh, the first bottle I overheated, honey, and then the second one I broke. Pretty silly, huh? You know, I'm learning just like you are. Yeah, I am. Except you're learning how to walk and to talk. And I'm just learning how to get along. But you know what, honey? Your mommy's gonna learn that. Dad. Yes, she will. Dad. Dad. And I'm gonna get along just fine. Dad. We both are, okay?